How you doing? Bam here at Wizard Asylum. It is new comic book day. So every Wednesday, we get new comics from DC, Marvel, Dark Horse, Independence, all kinds of new books. So if you want the new books, come down and check them out on Wednesday. I want to talk to you about some cool books I like that I thought were coming out this week that you might be interested in seeing yourself. So as a guy who grew up in the 80s, I was always a huge fan of G.I. Joe. Larry Hama's still writing G.I. Joe. It continues from the series that we read when we were a kid. That was done by Marvel Comics. It's now done by IDW. But as everybody's favorite character, Snake Eyes, tends to be on every cover. There's actually a pretty good ongoing story in regards to G.I. Joe. The art's okay, so it's enough that I can read it and pick it up as a fan of G.I. Joe, and I really like it. So that's one thing you ought to maybe check out this week. The other thing I thought was super cool that you guys might like is the book from Critical Role. For those that don't know, Critical Role is like a D&D web series with voice actors, animations, all that kind of thing. And this is a new story, the first issue of those Critical Role people and what they're doing with their stuff. So the art in this is actually pretty cool. The story's pretty well done. So if you're a fan of the Critical Role web series, come in and pick up the comic book. Let me know what you think about it. So I got one other thing I wanted to do as far as like a superhero pick, because those are really two non-superhero books. But Batman, The Last Night on Earth, is kind of it's one of DC Black's new labels or new books for their new label. More adult and content and themes as far as like violence and storyline. And the first issue of this was really good. I can't really give it too much into the story without spoiling the whole thing, but the art's great. It's got the original team that started after the New 52. It's got Snyder and Capullo on it, and they do a great book. If you love Batman, you love the Batman mythos, this is a must-have. You need to pick this thing up off the shelf. So there's a superhero pick, there's like a fantasy-style pick, and then there's a G.I. Joe, which maybe call that a nostalgia pick. So that might be three books that interest you. Like I said, every week, the new comics are behind me. Come down and check out what's there. We get some of the variants. We get most of the new titles. If you don't see what you like, we'll start a pull file for you. Or if you want to make sure you get a book every month, talk to Doug, talk to one of us, and we will get you a pull file up and going. And we'll make sure that you get your books every Wednesday. So thanks for tuning in. 1309 West 31st Street South, right here in Wichita, Kansas. 316-262-6642 is our phone number. Call us if you have any questions. And hopefully we'll see you down here at the Asylum.